Ooh, all right. That was crazy move down. But anyways, hello everyone. This is another day of trading here on YouTube through ES Mini Futures. Let me show you guys what I just saw. Actually, no, yeah, ES Mini Futures. Sorry. So this is what I just saw. This huge spike down. That was pretty crazy, but we'll see. It does look like we're going lower. I wouldn't want to get in at this point because it could be pretty overextended. We've had four reds over the last 5 bars and no greens. So I'm going to wait to see if there's going to be some sort of a pullback. As we saw earlier, could very well just go right back up and completely wipe out that red move down. Here comes the green. I don't know if it's going to go green on this one, but yeah, really sucks because I saw it forming a top over here. It looked like this. Let me get the shape in here. I definitely saw it forming a top around here, around this area, because I saw it was rejecting going higher around this area and it started coming down. I would have loved to get in there, but I was setting up my recording stuff, no big deal. So we will wait for the next opportunity and see how it goes. Okay, we gapped down on this bar. Oh, and we did push it lower. Man, that's a lot lower. Obviously, the FOMO's kicking in right now. I want to jump in on this trade, but just as always, it could come right back up and stop us out. So I will wait here and see what it wants to do. I've got a feeling if I do enter a short here, I'm in danger of it completely reversing on me and it going straight back up to this area up here. So I'm going to hopefully be conscientious of that. If it closes a moderate amount lower on this one, I may get in. Because this also seems like it's struggling to go lower down here. So yeah, I might wait for one more bar and see what it wants to do. I think I may jump in on the next red candle I see. Seems like it definitely, we opened up here at 6 p.m. and had a huge rejection to the upside and came all the way down. And generally, we've been trending lower since then. So if I see another red candle appear pretty soon here, depending on how long this green pullback is going to happen, then I might look for a short opportunity at the end of that candle. So we'll have to see. Oh, there it is. All right. I am going to probably put in a sell order right about here.
Order filled.
And we'll see how that performs. So right now it's testing that bottom of the range. I'd love for it to push out a little bit and be able to drop that low for the day. As you can see, we've got quite a ways to go. I have a 4-point take profit. It's technically 17 ticks instead of 16 ticks. So we will have to see if we can hit that today. We did push out the low for the day 1 tick. And now it looks like we're rebounding, and pretty hard too. So hopefully that's not the lows for the day, and hopefully we have enough of a stop loss that we can keep ourselves distanced from the highs that could happen. We gapped up, looks like 2 ticks, and that might be it for us. I'd love to see some red, but this is very, very nerve-wracking. It's definitely got me feeling some kind of way about maybe not wanting to have taken this trade, but it's too late now. I really hope it doesn't stop me out, but we will have to see. Yep, I'm hoping this can stay red, but it's looking green right now. We're 1 or 2 ticks away, looks like 2 ticks. Could stop us out at any point,
Stop
just
filled.
like that. So that is our stop loss that was hit. we will have to continue from here and see if there's any other good opportunities. I really wish that wouldn't have happened, but that's the name of the game in trading. For my second trade, I'm probably going to bring out my my take profit to two times the amount that I usually do. The reason I do that is just to be able to get back up to where I was. If you look at my kind of trading info here, we have now lost $812.40, and we have a $2,094 trailing max drawdown. So I would really like to be able to push out that drawdown to where we're back up at the 3,000 limit that it started with. Okay, we are going to get into this. That's pretty good for me.
Order filled.
I'm going to pull this down to 44. That is a long way it's got to travel. So hopefully these are the highs here that it wants to exist in, and hopefully continue down lower. So we'll have to see what it wants to do. I don't like seeing a green here because that could mean it wants to push higher. And honestly, that means we're right back in the consolidation that we existed in before. It could very well continue higher and break out of this at the top. But I would really like to see some short positions moving into the market here so I can capitalize on this. That was a very nice move right there. The candle is officially closed. We're waiting on how the next candle opens. And we gapped up by one tick. That's pretty okay. Because that was a very good move to the downside there. So hopefully it stays broken out of that box and continues to the short side. I'll probably be comfortable taking break even around this area here if we can close around this area, because that's about halfway from from the entry to the take profit. So we'll have to see where we close. But this candle is looking very nice. Hopefully it can stay down in this area, but it might be pulling back. We'll have to see. Oh, gee. That went like crazy. It is going. I'm a little worried. I'm gonna bring up my stop loss because just as crazy as that was, it can come up just as crazily too, and I don't want to get caught on the other end of that. It really wants to come up right now, and that really sucks. This position could already be gone essentially, but never say never. Yep, it's red. Very, very nice. But it's coming right back up again. A little bit of a red bar there, but honestly, we might be moving into some consolidation at this level. Well, it found some strength there at the end. That was a very nice move. Hopefully, it can push out this low for the day, but it looks like it just attempted and it's turning green. Again, you never know. You just don't know how these bars are going to close. I would really like for it to not be green, but let's see if we can get some bearish candles in here pretty soon so we can continue to the downside. I would love a red bar right here. I would absolutely love it. But I just can't be sure of how the trade's going anymore. We're technically about $300 in profit right now, 200. No, we're going up. That's probably the end, my friend. That, of course, looks good, but knowing what I've seen so far today, you just never know. I would absolutely love for it to stay strong, but you just don't know. You cannot ever predict to perfection. Well, it didn't close in green, but this one may, since we're down at the bottom of this range again and we've seen a few rejections here. So, oh, it pushed it out. Okay, I don't really care how this one closes because we actually pushed it out. So that should very much help our position. I'm not moving up my stop loss. I think I'm going to keep it at break even for the entirety of this trade because we already know it can come back up into this level. So I'm hoping it will continue down and hopefully fill us. Almost sometimes feel like you got to cheer it on, like, come on, come on, come on. But it doesn't help. I read in a book that some people pray to the trading gods, and I think that is something that is very easy to do in trading, is to turn to a deity of the market, really, and trying to make deals with the market, uh, trying to make sure that you'll do better. You'll never put in a trade like this again. Just make this one, take profit and stuff. It's kind of funny to watch because when you look at it through that lens of praying to the trading gods, it makes it a lot more entertaining to watch some of these people that are caught in some bad trades and hoping. There obviously is a time to close it out early if needed, but I don't believe we are at that point yet. I would really not like it to come back up to this range again. If we can find some, this was a bit of resistance here. If we could find some support around this level, that would be really amazing. If we could just continue down after this. But again, you just never know. We had 4 good red bars here, and this was green. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some more green bars, just because we had such strong red for a while. It would be a pretty healthy pullback that could come all the way back. So we just have to see. Very nice, very nice. We have pushed it out. Obviously, I would love for it to fill on this bar, but I don't have a huge hope for that. We got 20 seconds left on the bar. It could lose some strength at this point, but the fact that we pushed out the lows means that the market is at least willing to go lower. I'd also obviously love to see a second red bar after this, but it could very well come back up with a green after this. Yep, and we see that a little bit here. It was going red for a second there. I was gonna say it looked like it was about to fill me, but not quite. So hopefully it can fill this. I think we stopped 1 tick away, and that sucks. So we got 10 seconds left on this bar. Hopefully we can turn it for lower. But even if we got a little bit of green here, it wouldn't be the biggest deal, I don't believe. You know what I also just realized? This is technical. Oh,
Order
well,
filled.
I was gonna move my take profit up one tick, but we got filled. So that is really great. If you can see here, we're at 1,000. Sorry, 100,000 to. Sorry, let me try that again. $102,625.60. We have made $825.20 today, and our trailing max drawdown is at $3,000, which is perfect. That's the maximum it can't be. So we have officially made some money today. That is a beautiful move down right after we got this loss right here. Unfortunately, if I had moved my stop loss, let's see here, where did it close? 75. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought about moving it four ticks up. That's a whole point, if that had come up and stopped me. But that would have been right around the high right here of the consolidation. I really would have liked to move it up there, but the safer way that I did it was much better. And then I saw that this right here came down just to the edge of that. I probably could have waited until this bar breaking out of it to be able to take the move, but as you can see, we got a pretty consistent trend down, and that was very nice. I want to remind everyone that this is a simulation account. This is this is real market data. I've got like level 2 CME data. So this is a simulation account as an evaluation through a prop firm company. So this is not real money that I made today. I am hoping to eventually make real money with this trading, but for right now I'm trying to pass this evaluation with a prop firm in order to get a performance account in order to make some money. So currently, just to bring this back here, we are at $102,625.60, which means we are almost halfway there to passing this evaluation, which is very, very nice. I'm very happy for that. So we'll have to see how this goes, but I was very happy with today. Obviously, we started off with a little loss, but we were able to make more than double that back, which was a very nice time to have. So, hey guys, one more thing to mention here, just so you guys can see how unpredictable the market can sometimes be. This was our trade that we just took that went all the way down here. And we were able to fill that take profit, but look how it went a little bit further, and it has not made a lower low in the last, how long has this been? 7:21, and it's been 15 minutes. So I would have been waiting a whole nother 15 minutes if I hadn't had that 8-point take profit. If I had even had, a couple more points, that would have been it, and I would have just been waiting still. I might have even brought my my stop loss to right here, and it would have stopped me out right there. I just don't know what would have happened, but that's the unpredictability of the market. So make sure you guys know your market, know how far you want to take a profit, and make sure that that's realistic for the time of day you're doing it and for the setup that you're taking. Make sure that it's even possible. Obviously, no one can really know that. I'm not sure I really knew that when I took this trade. I got lucky, and I'm willing to admit that. But the good thing is I got filled, and that's just something to think about. Is I would have been in this trade for a lot longer if I hadn't taken it where I did. So just make sure you guys know that of how much of a take profit that you can get, and how much of a stop loss you need in order to stay in a trade. But yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time. Bye.